We're with Motown royalty, Barry Sanders alongside. Thanks so much for sitting down with us. And there's a reason why it's just you and me, okay? Because earlier we told Ryan Clark and Marcus that you were going to be here. And I'm not joking. These dudes made it to the level, okay? They were pros, big-time guys, but when they heard you were going to be here, they lost their mind. You knew Ryan and you knew Swag. You said, hey, what's up to Swag? You understand you made that big man almost cry. You realize this, right?
Hey, I was excited to see those guys as well, man.
But no joke. They were explaining, growing up in Louisiana, they wore your shoes. And I know you know your impact here, which we're going to get to. But I don't know, does it grow in time, Barry, your appreciation for understanding just how much you meant to anybody who grew up playing the game in a certain era, which was a couple ago?
Oh, no, for me, I think I can appreciate it and I can relate. I was the same kid looking up to Tony Dorsett. I was telling Swagoo, the Dallas connection. I had my favorite player, had my favorite team. My favorite team happened to be the Raiders growing up, John Madden and that group like that. So I can definitely relate to it. And it's wonderful to sort of be relevant with some of the younger generation.
Oh, you're more than relevant. I mean, Swagoo said it's you and Reggie White. Those are the guys, and that's who you were. In this city, though, we understand, and we showed those shoes, right? The first step in the game with the Raiders and your step into Canton here in Detroit. But what you mean now, still, and the statue out front, and what it is when you sit down here and people lose their mind, the appreciation for that in time, because we know you walked away from it. You didn't have to, but to still mean what you mean means what to you?
Oh, for me, it's amazing to have that kind of recognition, to be honored in that way with the statue and with just the attention from fans, the number 20 jerseys and things like that. The people that still remember, or the current generation who just YouTubed and things like that, and heard stories from their older family members, about coming to the Silverdome and what that experience was like. So for me, it's really enriched my life and experience so much as a former player, and I'm forever grateful for it.
You were the heart and soul of a team that had its last playoff success, and now we see the build, right? A year ago, you saw it coming. They go to Lambeau, knock a rival out of the playoffs in a win that showed that this is the direction. Now here they are. We're here. It's a chance to have a rebound after a game where they got bopped in the nose a little bit in Baltimore. But your sense of what it would mean for this franchise to take the next step and get back to the playoffs, become a division winner, win playoff games, what would it mean to this city? What would it mean to you?
Well, Scott, these are the games that we've been on the edge of our seat waiting to play in, right? I mean, we have a chance to really take a stranglehold on the division.
Yep.
At 6-2, if we can get there tonight, which we hope we do. But just meaningful games in November, December, looking at playoffs, and beyond, and so that's what this fan base has been starved for. We've seen it sort of building in that direction the last few years. We love the culture that Coach Campbell has instilled in this team of expecting to win, and then knowing how to go out and execute that. And so that's what I love about it.
I know you got a tight schedule. The last question is about that build, the next step. Feels like the next step's the hardest one. What has to happen? What goes into becoming not just relevant, not just a playoff contender, but a team that really believes a Lombardi could come to this city?
Well, I think we've taken enough lumps, right? We've learned our lessons. I think, Coach, like I said before, he's put together a wonderful roster. I think, you look up and down our roster and the players that are contributing, the draft picks that are contributing, there's no reason why this team can't play deep into the playoffs and really beat any team on a schedule. So if we stay healthy, keep playing great complementary football, getting contributions from all over the place, offense and defense, then there's no telling what this team can do.
All right, last thing. You tweeted in the middle of September about Bye Bye Barry, Amazon Prime documentary is coming. You say you finally answered the question once for all about why you walked away. I'm not going to get the answer here. You got to watch the doc. But you're telling me if we watch that, we'll find out once and for all why you walked away.
I believe that the question has been answered, and many other questions as well. But certainly, I believe that question. The camera crew followed me around for 6 months or so.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. They talked to family members. They talked to guys I played against, teammates, anyone you could talk to.
Okay.
And then obviously they sat down with me for many hours, and I think that the question is certainly answered, yes.
Well, we'll enjoy that. There is no question in this city who the king is, the GOAT. It's you, Barry Sanders. I appreciate your time so much.
My pleasure,
Great to be with you. Good health, and keep doing your thing, my friend. Great to be with you. That's Barry Sanders. more 20 jerseys in here than anybody else. I'm not kidding around. We got a bunch of great players now, but number 20 well represented in the building.